Welcome back, everyone, to Heart Renderings. Today's prompt is Death Changes Everything. Well, that appears to be the understatement of the year. You see, it was my death, and while my body is not ancient, my soul yearned to go home. It was not more complicated than that, or was it? Being human has gotten so complicated, along with being sandwiched in seemingly endless suffering and despair. I'd hoped it was a small despair, like ending a friendship that had no real closure, and not having closure, the circumstances, from my perspective, hung around my neck like a noose. And no, I didn't hang myself. It appears unbeknownst to myself, since I deplore for the most part the medical arena, I had a terminal illness that thankfully took me out gently one night while I was asleep. I couldn't have planned that better. Well, maybe I did. I don't know, and frankly, who cares? I'm home in the land of my ancestors and angels, whirling around, talking to everyone, getting reacquainted over the centuries. I had a feeling it would be like this, but it's so much better. I just think a thought and it's immediately manifested. Wish I cared about eating. Can you imagine the feast? The life review was beyond interesting. Feeling everything, seeing the outcomes or effects of my actions on others, feeling their joy and sorrow. Crap, I hope I remember that for the next incarnation. I have to get some lessons on returning to Earth and visiting everyone I left behind. Not to necessarily cause havoc. It appears I'm not interested in stirring up a mess. I've finally let go of all that drama, thank God. By the way, I wonder if she can hear me, or any of the emissaries. I can't jump into traveling those realms yet. I guess it would help not to be crazy out of my mind with excitement about such visitations, even here. It helps to get your shit together. The best part so far is seeing the bigger picture and the part I played in it and how I can do better. I imagine. It's much like a spider's web. Levels of soul enhancement, closer and closer, eventually to merging in the center with all that is. Till then, I'm going to have endless family reunions, skip down to Earth, poke a few friends, help where I can, and by the way, my real name is Susan. The end. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Please tell your friends.